If you want to lose weight while you're traveling, you must visit Vietnam. I've been staying in Vietnam for cumulatively to 6 months. Every trip when I'm inside Vietnam, I'll lose weight, guaranteed lose weight. It's not just me, but my friend as well. It took me about 1 week to notice a weight loss. Vietnamese food is super healthy, very light in seasoning. For a start, you would think it's tasteless. On my initial trip, I'm like, oh my god, the food here has no taste. It's super boring. But after about 1 month of traveling in Vietnam, I start to appreciate the food here. Food here is not so salty, not so spicy. It's not on the extreme like a Thai food. You would not gain excess calorie. This is a typical dish called bún chả. Rice noodles with bowl of grilled pork with soup and vegetable. Mix it with some vegetable and the rice noodles and eating with the pork. Just having a few mouths of this, you'll be really full because the vegetables take up space very quickly in your stomach. If you're eating in street food, you'll be dining in such a low table, so low that you feel like your stomach is being folded into half. This awkward position, you will notice that you can't eat a lot. One bowl is enough. In this photo, I'm having beef rice noodles, wonton noodles, one of the more flavorful ones. Sometimes in Vietnam, you just feel you do not know what to eat because you do not know how to read the menu. Sometimes I ended up not eating so often. Food portions are not extremely big. Bánh cuong, if I'm not wrong, it's like chu chang fen, chu chong fen. If you're ever in Hoi An, best banh mi I've ever tried in the whole of Vietnam. You must try this. It's from Madame Quan. Right, I have it 1 to twice a day for my 4-day trip in Hoi An. Baguette so crunchy yet soft, only 30,000 dong, less than 2 USD. Hoi An food, because it's nearby the beach, so much fresh seafood. This whole plate cost me about 100,000 dong. Oyster is fresh. One of the best rice meal I've ever had. A hot plate meat with baguette. Simple dish like this looks very innocent, but it's very nice. On my earlier trip in Vietnam, I always have this feeling Vietnam food is very boring. No, it's not boring. You just have to find the right places to go to. There are so many food places to go to, but tourists do not know. So you really have to ask your host, your homestay throughout Vietnam during your accommodation. Ask them for food recommendation. The locals know a lot more than Google Maps. Google Maps are not very super updated. I think the locals don't really update Google Maps review. Or if you are having Vietnamese friends, ask them for recommendation. That's the best. So because the weather in Vietnam is so crazy hot, after every meal, go to a cafe for coffee. Coffee with coconut. It's so good. It's like a smoothie. So good. Addictive, by the way. Another cup of coconut coffee. Look at how beautiful this thing is. There's endless amount of cafes in Vietnam. So much more healthier option of leisure. And this is how the cafes are. Low table and drink your coffee and just enjoy, and people watch along the way. Coffee with condensed milk is super good. It's not very sweet, just nice. This will wake you up. So instead of thinking like Vietnam only have like 2 kinds of food, one is baguette, which is banh mi, and beef noodles, you are wrong. There's so much different options. Whatever I just showed you is just part of it. There's even more different food in Vietnam. It takes some time to get used to the blandness. After a while, you'll start to appreciate how minimal seasonings they use, and that is healthy. Any of you face weight loss after your Vietnam trip? Let me know down below. If you like Vietnamese food, what is the best food that you like to recommend to us?